Following the trend of events in the ongoing lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC, in court, the Ripple Council has announced that their aides have no plans whatsoever to settle with the U.S. financial regulators. This is because Ripple is confident that the SEC, under the supervision of Gary Gensler, would not want to attract more attention towards the Commission's unclear regulatory framework. In addition to the fact that a continuation of the case only signifies that the SEC is partial, hence strengthening Ripple's argument that the agency is picking winners and losers in the crypto business to the detriment of innovation. Welcome back to Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. Also in the description are links to get your hands on GSX, the gold-backed currency. This growth coin is designed to withstand market volatility, and it's backed by real gold and other mineral resources. Be sure to check out the links in the video description. In recent happenings in the Ripple vs. SEC case, the software development company have, through its legal aides, mentioned that it has no intention to settle with the SEC over the status of the company's XRP coin. With more confidence being built around the idea that the SEC's chair would eventually fold and come to terms with the current state of the crypto industry, and possibly drop the lawsuit. Ripple's legal team had disclosed this information to Fox Business News senior correspondent Charles Gasparino concerning the company's plans of no plan for a settlement in its lawsuit with the US SEC. The Ripple Council have added that the SEC's games in picking its favorite would be the primary reason that the company would not seek a settlement and the underlying cause to hampering crypto innovation within the country. This seemingly minute litigation, which was filed by the SEC against Ripple and its top two executives, CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen, back in December last year, over the sale of the then-concluded unregistered XRP, has now got the SEC on their toes. As such, a government watchdog, the Empower Oversight, have taken notice of the SEC's irregular crypto regulations, all thanks to the agency's case with Ripple. Hence, the Empower Oversight, a group of non-partisan educational researchers, have taken it upon themselves to investigate the conflicts of interest with multiple assertions made by these SEC officials regarding XRP and the crypto industry in general. And as the Ripple and SEC case ensues, newer developments from the courthouse indicate that the SEC has no claim against the Ripple company. Similarly, onlookers have continued to go with the mindset that closing the books on progressive litigation will allow Ripple to focus its efforts on maintaining the status of the XRP coin as one of the most widely used assets with more excellent utility. This war, waged against the entire crypto industry by the United States financial regulators, has drawn much criticism from the U.S. Senate. The ongoing tussle has caused the United States Senate Banking Committee to summon the SEC chair for a hearing, during which the head of the financial regulatory agency was bombarded mostly by Republican senators, especially Senator Pat Toomey, who was left in awe as to what games exactly the SEC are trying to play through its unclear regulatory framework. Most importantly, these congressmen have called out the SEC through its chairperson, Gary Gensler, for trying to regulate digital tokens through enforcement, as against a clear-cut regulatory framework. With one particular senator going even further to add that the SEC has not been transparent in its dealings with the various market participants. Since the Commission can't specify to the general public on the agency's modus operandi for the classification of these digital assets into what asset is a digital currency as well as what asset is not, hence to be regarded as securities that are to be subject to stringent investor protection rules. In his defense, the SEC's chair claimed that only a few cryptocurrencies don't fall into the securities class, as a vast majority of them are primarily regarded as such. Therefore, it was expected by the founders to have registered these tokens or security assets with the SEC. Gary Gensler, who had always preached about cryptocurrencies during his lecturing days at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, had gotten XRP and crypto enthusiasts excited on hearing the news of his appointment as the SEC chair to succeed the seemingly corrupt John Clayton. This excitement was inspired by the thought that the new SEC chair, an ardent follower of the cryptocurrency space, would cast aside the lawsuit as soon as he assumed office. an idea that emanated from the widespread belief that there's been a conflict of interest between Ripple and the SEC under the leadership of John Clayton in the past, which incited the investigation by the Empower Oversight on former SEC officials, including former Chair John Clayton and the SEC's former Director of Corporation Finance, William Hinman, from back in August, regarding the strange circumstances surrounding the Ripple versus SEC case. Even though the former professor at the MIT Sloan School of Management doesn't believe the cryptocurrencies would last this long, he's been caught saying the history of wildcat banking in the US shows limited viability for private forms of money. However, Gary Gensler has mentioned that he does recognize the innovation entailed by the underlying blockchain technology, such that when asked by the pro-Bitcoin Senator Cynthia Lummis if the SEC chair was on the side of responsible innovation, during the U.S. Senate Banking Committee hearing from a week ago, the SEC chair had the following to say: "Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, it's brought us these lights in the room. It's brought us this ability to have a hybrid hearing with your fellow members. I mean, innovation is what supports access, economic activity, and gives so many of us better opportunities in life." Additionally, Gary Gensler also noted that the Satoshi Nakamoto innovation that engendered Bitcoin and the birth of crypto was authentic after all, just as he goes on to infer that the creation of the blockchain was the driving force that had spurred the development of crypto assets, and more so, it has been and could continue to be a catalyst for change in the field of finance and money. When asked about his opinion regarding Ripple's settlement with the SEC during an interview with Brad Garlinghouse in January, Ripple's CEO replied with not even an iota of doubt that the company was no longer willing to settle. As he said, "Can't get into specifics, but no, we tried, and will continue to try with the new administration to resolve this in a way so the XRP community can continue innovating, consumers are protected, and orderly markets are preserved." With these market trends entering into newer swings, the prices shift their supports into resistances, just as Ripple and its XRP coin are looking to be at the helm of affairs and at the heart of digitizing the world's most critical sector, the financial sector. Do you think XRP would hit $5, $6, $7, or maybe even $15 by the end of the year? Or are you of the belief that this coin could go even higher over time, hence resulting in becoming a long-term holder of the Ripple coin, given your staunch belief that XRP is going to hit $1,000, maybe $5,000, or $30,000 within the next few years? Well, after all, many crypto proponents believe that XRP will hit the $1,000 mark in the long run, and as such, they're willing to wait for as long as it takes to get to that price. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. We also have a special discount offer on Binance. You'll get 5% off every trade you make on the platform if you sign up with our promo link in the description. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And we'll see you next time.